It's number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So TCU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Texas Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Movement here from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball. It's off the incompletion. It sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Horned Frogs are on the move here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it here. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Stop right there at the line, no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Shaw. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Looking to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Texas. He would not be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after is good. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. The Horned Frogs with first and 10 here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you. This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Gets made on the out route. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. To throw, it's Shaw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
The receiver grabs it. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. 7th play of the drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Single back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Horned Frog starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the completion made.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Now play number 9 on this drive. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They finish off the scoring drive.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on first down. Pulls it in. It's Simon. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to pass. It's Shaw. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion sets up a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Shaw. Pass complete on a crosser. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Pressure is coming. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Makes a quick catch. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Touchdown, TCU. And they jump on top here in the second half. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Back to throw. It's Shaw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason. Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Horned Frogs line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 3rd down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? They try to sneak it for the 1st. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Try to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Shaw. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still...
Ah, here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.